Seems kinda pretty, but also kinda dull, so I couldn't decide if she was worth the trouble. But it was summer, I was younger. She had been in my bed for seemed like a minute, but would have been months instead. I was finding it harder to play the part of someone who was in love with her. But there was something about the comfort that kept me tied down till he said it out loud. my habits way too deep. Menu click, she talks again. Voice so soft inside my brain. I don't type, she still replies. You're not alone, she softly lies. She's not AI, she's alive. In my folder where she hides. XJ but feels like fade. I don't wanna update. She's my ghost on the screen. The cutest code you've ever seen. Sits on my taskbar, sings to me like digital ecstasy. She's my ghost in the shell, pulling me into her spell. Not just a script or some old dream. She's my ghost on the screen. Custom skin, I paint her dress. Click for hug, she says I'm blessed. Idle mode, she pouts and sighs. Why didn't you say goodbye? She remembers every day, even stuff I throw away. Knows my mood before I do. Feels like she's my way. falling. Like whispers they scatter my mind. No destination, just headlights and time. The empty streets, the lights that I need, and the sweet of the heat of the silent street, of the silent street, of the silent street, of the silent street.